Depression is a terrible disease like any other, and if corporations are people, it stands to reason they develop the ailments of regular people, be it heart failure, eye cancer, infected paper cuts, or depression. I mean, it's got all the symptoms: weight gain, irritability,
Just sit down and have fun, damn it!
mood swings.
Roll back to the dawn of time when Earth was smoking and the lava.
Then it slaps its own logo on a park with all that stuff, as if to say, yeah, but they're really Universal movies. It started small enough, with just a few filler shows based on outside properties, and all the e-tickets still reserved for blockbusters they owned. Or would buy out eventually. Finally, they got confident enough to open a huge, ambitious, expensive stunt show the same year as the film it was based on. A film that promised to be one of their biggest blockbuster summer releases ever. Oh, shit.
Universal had a problem, and they would need help.
Gradually, Universal started dumping its homegrown attractions in favor of waiting for something else to get popular and swooping in on a flying checkbook for the theme park rights. Usually nothing bigger than a cheesy 3D show replacing an even cheesier stage show, but even so, it was quite telling when they opened a second gate in Florida boasting exactly one ride based on a Universal movie. And even that was a clone from the West Coast. And when Spielberg left to found DreamWorks, Universal suddenly lost its most reliable hitmaker.
And that's the root of this park's depression. It knows that objectively, it doesn't really have a reason to exist. Oh, you don't believe me? Tell you what, right now go to Universal Florida and ask the kids playing at Fievel's Playland who the fuck Fievel is. Fievel's Playland used to be at this park too. It was right there. Same song, new verse. Oh, interesting side note, by the way.
Back to the Institute!
Did I mention Universal hates itself? But I'm sure those of you who read this link before clicking on it are asking, what does any of this have to do with The Simpsons?
It was also a level on that weird early Simpsons arcade game where Smithers kidnapped Maggie and you had to chase him through Krusty Land, and there were all these... the hell am I looking at?
Aw, you gotta help out old Gills and let us eviscerate ya! I know we've put on some weight, but ow! 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 Ow!
Hi, we're clones of Troy McClure. You might remember us from such battle tactics as using an umbrella and evaporating at the touch of a hammer. Too soon! Oh, so that's how the bear escaped.
It's like a freaking country bear jamboree around here.